Today, Memphis City Council's Public Safety Committee met today to discuss possible new reform measures being taken since Nichols' death. And our Jay Shakur was at that meeting today. Jay, tell us what stood out the most to you.
Richard, got a bit intense today on the 1-month anniversary of the traffic stop that led to the death of Tyre Nichols. Law enforcement reform was front and center at Memphis City Council Public Safety Committee. One council member saying Nichols' death is a clarion call to peel back the layers on public safety. Memphis City Council meeting Tuesday to discuss Memphis Police and Memphis Fire Department's plans to update and reform practices of its officers and emergency personnel.
We're a month from when we all watched the death of Mr. Nichols. I think that's important to note.
This as the investigation into the death of Tyre Nichols continues. Police Chief CJ Davis saying, along with reassessing how psychological evaluations work, the department is also revamping its hiring process.
We're working with HR so that we can have a performance evaluation process that have quantitative measures for all of our officers as opposed to the usual sort of check the box.
Fire Chief Gina Sweat saying she is ensuring a thorough review of all EMT and emergency personnel policies internally.
Evaluating, making sure that all of our fire and EMS personnel know exactly what their responsibilities are. Holding people accountable.
With the City of Memphis Chief Legal Officer Jennifer Sink confirming to ABC 24, a statement of charges for policy violations could come this week for an additional 7 officers. Many on the council are still wanting more substantive and immediate changes.
An overview of the things that they're doing is not necessarily what we were looking for or the makeup of the department, but I think they understood, and I look forward to them coming back with some specific reform measures.
On the agenda today, most notably, along with several other measures, was a resolution in support of the George Floyd Justice in Policing Act and an ordinance that would require only appropriately marked law enforcement vehicles to conduct traffic stops. Its reform, council members admit, is only just beginning.
I heard a lot about discussions and conversations. We're 30 days out and I haven't heard anything specifically.
Really more questions and answers today. Now, those ordinances and resolutions on the agenda weren't voted on, that coming after the required 3 readings. In downtown Memphis, I'm Jay Shakur.